In this week's Parsha, we're given some of the details of how to honor our parents. It's a mitzvah we're told about in last week's Parsha, but in this week's Parsha as well, in Mishpatim, we're told some of the details of exactly how to do that. The Ben Ish Chai elaborates that honoring your parents isn't always so easy, but it's a very important mitzvah. He tells a story about a father and son who seemed to not get along very well, and the son never really respected his father very much, never really gave him the kind of respect and honor that he needed to give. And one day, this father is sitting out in the cold, and his son's son, his grandson, walks by and sees his grandfather freezing. He says, "Is there anything I can do for you?" He says, "Yes, please. Please go and see if there's anything you can give me to keep me warm." So the son, his boy's grandson, goes home and he asks his father, this man's son, "Can we give him something? Can we do something? Do you have a coat somewhere?" He says, "Yes, I have a coat that I've been saving for myself. It's upstairs in the attic." Says the son says, "Great." And he goes upstairs to the attic to get this coat. And then that father hears his son with the coat, and he hears a ripping sound, a cutting sound. He runs downstairs and he finds that his son has shears and he's cutting the coat in half. He says, "What are you doing? Why are you cutting the coat in half?" "Ah," says the son, "you said you were saving this for you. And indeed, someday you're going to be cold, and I'll give you the other half." See, what we learn from this story is that the kind of respect that we show our parents is the same respect that our children will show us. That's a chain that we need to continue, as Rav Hirsch explains, because that's part of the chain that keeps Judaism going. And so on Shabbat, one of the opportunities that we have when we gather together as a family is we show each other, we show our children especially, how we treat others, how we treat our parents if our parents are there, how we treat our spouse if our spouse is there, how we treat others, guests, etc. And it's a very important lesson for our children to learn, because that way they'll learn how to respect us and then carry that respect on to how they're going to respect Hashem, how they're going to respect each other, how they're going to respect themselves. Shabbat Shalom.